Hi everybody. Just a short Devat Torah on Parashat Noach. This week coming up, Parashat Noach, one a very exciting parasha, very nice. And the big question is that why is it that all of a sudden now Hashem created a whole world and now we have a Mabul coming? How is it possible that just so much in the beginning of the world, such in the beginning of creation of the world, people became such a sha'im, were very bad with stealing and arayot and shalichut damim, so much so that Hashem decided that he had to bring a Mabul in order to wipe out the world. What was the cause of this? Why is it that such a thing happened now, that the people were so bad that Hashem had to go bring a Mabul? The rabbis explained to us that when Noah came around in his time, he invented something that was brand new to the world that we never saw before. And that he invented was tools. In those days, in order to work the land and farm, it took them a lot of work, and they had to work the land with their actual bare hands to go and dig out the ground and plant and to reap and to cut the crops at the end. And that was the way that they worked with their actual bare hands. And it took a lot of time to do that. But when Noah came around, he started to invent farming tools. Tools that were able to go and do this work much, much faster. Today we have trucks. Today we have different material that makes it even faster. But in those times, Noah invented tools that made things easily and much easier, faster to work. Because of that, people had much more time on their hands now. And unfortunately, in the times of Noah, they weren't using their time wisely. And when people have time and they're not using it wisely, it could lead to very bad things. And that's why, at this specific time in history, there were people so bad that they started to go and do all bad sins that Hashem had to go and bring a Mabul to wipe them out. They didn't use their time wisely. They didn't realize that, these inventions are really made for our benefit, not for our destruction. These tools were used not for the right way. They're supposed to give us more time, using our time more wisely, and from them we should learn that in our generation also, we have things that make things so easy for us. Washing machine, you just press a button and your clothing is washed, or a dishwasher, or your dishes are washed just in a click of a button. It gives us a lot of time. Imagine we have to go to the lake and soak our clothing in the lake, and then go and hang them on a clothesline to dry them. It would take us hours and hours. And people may even wear the same thing every day because they don't want to do that type of work. Who knows? But we have a lot of time now on our hands because of that. And therefore, we should always make sure to use our time wisely. Use our time for the Torah. Use our time for the mitzvot. Use our time to be nicer to our friends. Give more compliments to our friends. Give them a pat on the back, a nice chizuk. But and when we use our time wisely, we learn the lesson to act opposite, not like the people of the Mabul, not like the people of the time of Noach, but using our time in the right way, and through that we will see only beracha in our lives. Shabbat shalom.